And now that spring has finally arrived, it's time to freshen up our fitness routines.
Or if you're me, start one. Luckily, I spoke with a fitness expert who had some really great tips. Spring is here, which means it's the perfect time to reignite your motivation and freshen up your health and fitness regimen. Fitness expert Laura DeAngelis is here to help us kick off the season with some makeover tips for your routine. Laura, thank you for joining me this morning.
Oh, absolutely, Heather. My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
So tell us, what are some of the trends that you're seeing in fitness for this spring?
So, you know, Heather, my favorite trend for spring is it is so time to take the action outside. You know, a lot of us across the country just got through a very long, harsh winter, and it's time to embrace the extra sunlight. You know, get outside after a day at work, take a little extra long walk with your spouse or maybe a friend in the neighborhood. Join a softball league or some other group activity that's going to help you burn calories, get your heart rate up, and feel good in the great outdoors.
Absolutely. Laura, are there any tools that you can recommend that can maybe make fitness fun for us and help keep us moving?
Yeah, you bet. So, you know, Heather, I tell people every spring this is the perfect time of year to spruce up your fitness wardrobe, and that includes your accessories. So, you know, it's time to toss out those old sweaty t-shirts, stock up on some bright new tank tops, maybe a cool pair of cross trainers. And the great thing that's new this spring is technology is really on your side if you want to brighten things up a bit. So check this out. This is the LG G Flex 2. It comes in volcano red on Sprint and in platinum silver on US Cellular. Now, this smartphone got a whole ton of buzz at the Consumer and Electronics Show in Las Vegas this year. And you know what? The brilliant clarity on the 5.5-inch curved full HD POLED screen, it makes it easy to see why. And one thing that's really cool about this, Heather, is if you want to check out fitness apps or some fitness videos to help you perfect your form, or maybe get some ideas for some new exercise routines this spring, you're going to have great picture to do that on with this smartphone. And if you're outside, you want to take some pictures to kind of embrace spring and get some good, happy, non-cold weather related memories in store. 13 megapixel camera is going to let you do that, and again, you're going to have some real happy memories. You'll be able to document your progress and where you're working out and keep you moving all spring long.
Excellent. Those sound awesome. Now, if people are like me, when you start spring, you know, you get your fitness regimen on, and it's great at first, but then we have a hard time sticking to it. Do you have any advice on how we can prevent that from happening?
Sure, Heather. It's a great question, and you know, don't feel like you're alone. It does happen to a lot of people, and I have kind of two cardinal rules. Number one, you have to find a routine that you are going to stick with. So that means you have to like what you're doing. So it doesn't matter if it's swimming or cycling or walking or weightlifting. Find what you like to do. It's going to make you want to stick with it. And my second major rule is get fitness on the schedule. I mean that literally. Plug it into your task calendar on your smartphone. If you're old school like me, put a sticky note on your fridge, write it on a desk calendar, whether it's workout or, you know, fitness class or whatever it might be, get it down there. And these are two things, Heather, you have control over this spring. And unfortunately, we can't control everything. And one of those things is getting sick. And even though exercise boosts your immune system naturally, there's lots of germs around. Some people tend to get sick at the change of seasons. So you also want to make sure you're not out of the game for a minute longer than you have to be. And that's why I actually like keeping these in the house. These are the Cold Ease Cold Remedy plus natural multi-symptom relief cold and flu quick melts. They're formulated with zinc gluconate, which is going to shorten the duration of your cold. And they also contain elderberry, peppermint, and licorice. Those are going to help relieve your cold symptoms like the sore throat, the cough, and the chest congestion. So again, the idea is you'll get back in the action as quickly as possible.
Excellent. Laura, thank you so much for joining us today. Before I let you go, any other last-minute tips to help us feel fab this spring?
Yeah, Heather, one really quick tip is clean out your pantry when you're cleaning out your closets. You know, if you still have some tins left over from the holidays, maybe some chocolate from Valentine's Day, toss them. Stock up on the healthy grains, some spices to add to your chicken, your fish, your lean proteins. Just get some healthy options out there. And for more tips, you can also check out videopump.tv, or you can also look at my fitness blog, lauralovesfitness.com.
Laura, thank you so much for these wonderful tips this morning and for joining us.
My pleasure, Heather. Have a great spring.
Now stay where you are. The Morning Blend will be right back.